in shared embrace. Voices rising, hearts awake, through every moment the steps we take. Discuss the pain, reflect the fire, transform the dark, lift each heart higher. Courage to converse, a bridge to start, healing the world, one open heart. Through heavy burdens, the paths we tread, the dark lift each heart higher. Courage to converse, a bridge to start. Every voice, a story told, through the new, through the old. Bound by love, the ties that bind, in every struggle, hope will find. Discuss the pain, reflect the fire, transform the dark, lift each heart higher. Courage to converse, a bridge to start, healing the world, one open heart. An open heart. So speak your truth and light the way. Through darkest nights we'll find the day. Courage to converse until we're free. A better world for you and in shadows deep where silence grows, a spark ignites, a courage shows. We break the chains, the walls we climb, together we can redefine. Voices rising, hearts awake, through every moment the steps we take. Discuss the pain, reflect the fire, transform the dark, lift each heart higher. Courage to converse, a bridge to start, healing the world, one open heart. From the battles fought to the words unsaid, through heavy burdens, the paths we tread. From the songs we sing to the fears we face, we find our strength in shared embrace. Voices rising, hearts awake, through every moment the steps we take. Discuss the pain, reflect the fire, transform the dark, lift each heart higher. Courage to converse, a bridge to start, healing the world, one open heart.
All right. Hopefully, we are back and everything's good to go. All right. Make it easier. All right. Computer's giving me all kinds of fits for some reason, but should be good now. Do you see us on there? Sweet. All right, so we left off. We were given the shout out to the Ink Nation Tattoo Expo before technical difficulties started streaming back in. But we were talking about giving ourselves barriers and limiting ourselves from achieving our goals, achieving whether it's a personal, professional, mental, emotional, goal or point in our lives. And we were talking about how, sometimes even if we've seen our parents successful and all that, like they did things a certain way. And then we grow up thinking that, the way they did it is the only way, right? And, that's also limiting, right? Even in successful situations, you can be limiting yourself. There's always more than one way to do something. Um, so I wonder if it's the internet, because now my phone's telling me Wi-Fi's disconnected. Thank you. So we'll just keep going, and then so one of the things about this limiting mindset is many times we've told ourselves that we can't do something without even trying, right? And if we tell ourselves that we can't, we're right, because we're not even going to give it a try. If you don't try, you'll never be able to do it, right? So, when you told me about this topic, like, what about this topic, right? And you said, you're putting on governors. A governor on a vehicle is a limiter, right? It prevents you, it governs your rate of speed or amount of something that it can allow you to go, right? So we're governing our bodies, our minds from,
achieving a full potential.
right?
Well, it's just like I look at it like whenever you go to run a boat or you go to run a jet ski or anything like that, they put governors on the engines to prevent you from gunning it and wearing the motor out quicker. They're gonna make more money putting the governors on it, keeping you at a rate of speed where you can't exceed to damage the engine any further or anything like that. And we do the same thing. We limit ourselves,
Right.
and we do it very frequently.
Right.
Even when things are good, things that are good can be better.
Right.
But we get complacent and we get comfortable. And we sit and we're like, oh, everything's cool.
Right.
Everybody's happy. We could be happier. We could be doing other things.
Well, we've said that many times in the past. Just even there's always room for improvement. Even if we've perfected something, we can do better by helping someone else learn that same craft or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So,
what is it you always say?
learn one, do one, teach one. Yep, because that's a kind of a proven way of learning, and teaching someone. I've heard many people say it. You teach someone how to do something, you learn more yourself, because they're going to ask questions about something, and then it's going to force you, if you have any care, right? It's going to force you to learn more about it. I don't know the answer. Let's go figure it out together, or I'll figure it out and I'll come back to you, and then we can research it more together or whatever. So, but again, it's that limiting mindset, like, oh, I've got this.
That's why I'm teaching you.
Yeah, I've learned how to do this. I know how to do it. You don't have to tell me anymore.